January 2nd, 2025. Happy New Year. And the only reason why I'm making this video is just to show the lack of traffic. So it's Thursday, January 2nd, and it's very clear that people have taken the rest of the week off, or this day off, or whatever's happened. I don't know, but it's going to show that the traffic levels could be, nay, should be like this. That's our first person that we've seen on this stretch of Wonderland Road north of London. This is what it should be, and this is what it was about 7 years ago. 6, maybe even 5. 5's probably pushing it. 6, 7 definitely. This is what it was like. But something changed, and I don't know exactly what that was. I don't know if it was, one person started doing it and then another person followed, and it was just this fear of missing out, or, the sheep, the follow mentality. I don't know. It's hard to rationalize irrational things, but I've got a job to go to. I'm an essential worker, and I go regardless. I live on Wonderland Road. My destination is the end of Wonderland Road. Here's the second person turning, and this person, by the way, would have had to have driven past the highway in order to get to Wonderland Road again, which is slower, more unsafe, windy, hilly, and as you can see, not plowed in the wintertime. This is all from traffic driving on it. This is not from plows plowing it. This is traffic moving on this road. People do not have snow tires. They don't have all-wheel drive, but they continue to come up this road even though they're not prepared for it. We've seen cars stuck in the ditch. We've seen a truck actually lose control and roll over on this road, documented on this channel. But yet people will continue to come up this road. I don't know why. They could be over on the highway, which is the road directly to the right of our vehicle right now. And did I mention it's a highway? So yeah, it's a highway. It's fully plowed, fully salted, unlike this. It is super straight. It is 80 kilometers an hour, and it has one possible stop on it compared to 3 guaranteed stops on this road. And then if you look over to our left it's Hyde Park Road. Hyde Park Road has been fully repaved. This guy just turned from that side road, so they likely live there. So that's the first bit of traffic that we've seen that has a purpose here besides me. But getting back to Hyde Park Road is 90 kilometers an hour, has been fully repaved in the past 3 to 4 years, is well maintained in the wintertime, plowed and salted, is super straight, is super flat, and has one possible slowdown in Ilderton compared to 3 on this road. Right? Here's our first little bit of traffic that we've seen, and it's on the worst stretch of this road, but yet they'll continue to come down this road every single day just for the opportunity to go slower and to sit at 3 guaranteed stops, as opposed to going to Hyde Park Road, which they likely just drove past, or the highway. If they didn't drive past Hyde Park Road, they drove past the highway. Why would you want to come down here when you have a perfectly accessible route over there? I could go to the highway if I wanted to, but that's not the most direct way to work. My vehicle has the best snow tires on the market, and I have all-wheel drive. And for me, this is just the way to work. But you see those people back there, they were probably all following each other. And so-and-so is going up that road, I'm going to go too. And then that was the end of the thought process. It wasn't, hey, there's better, safer, faster ways to go. No, it's just, they're going, I'm going to go too. But yeah, it just goes to show again, A, that could be that people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. In fact, there's so much shortcutting traffic that Middlesex Center had to install not one but 2 sets of traffic lights on Wonderland Road. Not one, 2 sets of traffic lights. And no, your eyes don't deceive you. We didn't pass a whole bunch of houses on this road. We passed like what, 6, 7? I think there's 7 on this stretch of Wonderland Road alone. So those 7 houses did not justify having a set of lights installed. But again, people will every day, you could have this condition every single day and they'll still come down here. I really don't get it. Again, for me, I live on this road. My destination is the end of this road. Nothing would make me happier, and I mean nothing would make me happy. Well, I guess winning the lottery would make me happier, but really nothing would make me happier than shutting down this channel, because that would mean that people are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing, where they're supposed to be doing it, all the time. Jesus, he's in the middle of the road. I see the line right there, and I've got a good 4 feet to the line. And you're just driving right at me. Because people before him have run on that line and made kind of a track, if you even want to call it that, and they're just going to keep doing it. So here is the first little bit of traffic we've run into. And like I said, if they turn right, they could have been on the highway, which was fully plowed, fully salted, has 1 possible stop compared to 3 guaranteed stops on this road. If they hang a left, they could have been on Hyde Park Road, which is 90 kilometers an hour, 10 kilometers an hour faster than this one, has 1 possible slowdown compared to 3 guaranteed stops on this road. It's fully plowed, fully salted, maintained to the 9s, been repaved in the past 2 to 3 years, super straight, super flat. Do I need to go on? You know, this guy's in a hurry. He's going to run the stop sign. He's in a hurry. But he went down Wonderland Road. Right. That makes sense. You went down a road that was slower than the road you're driving towards. But you're in a hurry. So now you're going to run a stop sign. Jesus, there's faster, safer ways. And that's the worst thing that's going to happen to those drivers. Like, the worst karma they're going to get is that they're going to realize that there's a faster, safer, shorter route that they could go. That's the worst thing that's going to happen to them. I wish people were responsible for their own actions, because like I said, it slows down people like me who live on Wonderland Road, and it causes municipalities like Middlesex Center to have to install 2 sets of traffic lights now. Be less selfish, obey the rules of the road, think for yourself, analyze, the information that you've got, ask questions if you have to, and try to be a contributor to this society that we live in.